drive if you have the power on.
So turn the
All right, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. I think everybody here is just about in North America, but I thought I'd show it anyway. Say that anyway. I'm going to put something up here in my face. Where am I?
It's easy. That would be.
I am going to do something here. My name is Mike Molesky. I'm doing a little bit of a practice broadcast here today. So bear with me. This is what I'm looking for. There's myself. Yes, I am part of the CMS group, but I hate COTA. So this season I intend to broadcast the actual races, but practice races I will participate in. But I'm using some new software called LMP2 Broadcast Control. So I thought I'd practice with the practice race. Besides that, I hate COTA. I just hate COTA. Didn't have much time to practice LMP2 either anyway. So we're going to show what this new system can do for you guys today. I might as well get right. We're not really into quali yet. Let me see what we can see here. I'm just trying to get myself all set up. And I'm just looking at myself there, so I hesitate to go into the game. Let me see. So I got lots of screens to fool around with here, and I'm also not sure. I'm going to check to see if I'm getting any sound at all here. So I'm not sure how I do. I know how I do it. Let me try something here to make sure I'm getting sound, because I've been also using a new microphone today, which is another disastrous sometimes thing to have on LMU, not LMU, but on OBS. I am getting some stuff. Listen to what it sounds like. Sounds pretty bad. It's kind of surprising since I've got a great sounding screen.
The haptics are about 10 handles and so much better.
It's kind of surprising since I've got a great...
Well, I'm gonna, it's kind of sad.
I thought it was distorted because I was talking in the wrong thing. Let me keep listening to myself for a little bit, see if it's any better. I thought it was distorted because I was talking in the wrong thing. Let me keep listening to myself for a little bit.
I get vibrations right before the brake locks up.
Not really, is it? Let's take a look and see if I've distorted things out here. Not really in the distortion range here either, so interesting to see why that is. But anyway, I'm gonna...
I might have to give that a shot though. Everybody keeps telling me that.
I don't know why that is. Let me see if I got filters. Compressor, expander, noise suppression. I'm not going to fool around with it too much, so I'm just going to let it go today for that, and I'll do some testing later on, but that is what it is. So we'll leave that the way it is, and I'll jump into, I don't know how much time you guys have going for testing here. Let me find something going on. Qualifying. We're not qualifying just yet. Oh yeah, 42 seconds left in the practice. Let me jump on board with somebody here. Testing.
Did you get one from Laszlo?
Oh, why did I jump to the new screen?
Because I think he has one. I think you have.
Let's find somebody who's on track. These guys should be on track. There is a guy, somebody on track. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the broadcast. There it is. That's what the tower looks like. I haven't got everything set up properly just yet for the tower. Let me see what I've got possible here. That's what the tower looks like. Oh, the guys are in the pits. We're in practice. Okay. I don't want to show stops. I want to show interval. There's the interval. All right, so that's what we're going to do. It's seeing what everybody's got going there. All right, so that's the tower. Got all sorts of different controls. Okay, I gotta get rid of. Seeing what everybody's got going there. There, I'm not listening to myself on the internet.
For me,
and I've got to get this thing set up properly for myself. All right, so yeah, that's pretty distorted. I got a brand new microphone that's really supposed to be pretty good, so pretty surprised that it's not showing up very well. I can hear it perfectly, but going through on the broadcast, it sucks. All right, so it looks like we're going to be into qualifying right now. Let's see who's out. We've got
It's not moving yet.
Laszlo's out there first, so we'll watch Laszlo. Here he comes. Oh, that's not Laszlo.
Drive right by the line.
There's Laszlo right there. Look at that. All right. So I've got all sorts of different cameras to play with here. I'm going to quickly see what... hard to see what... I got to get rid of these guys talking on the Discord in my ear. There, they're gone now. I'm going to try and figure out the cameras. So for a second, I'm going to give you a shot of the cameras. We're on board with Laszlo. That's the TV view. And Laszlo is in, of course, you're all in the same car. That is this name is kind of weird sounding, but I forget what it was, Orelka or something goofy like that. LMP2 cars anyway. So this is the 40-minute race, I believe. I'm going to get all that stuff going for the real race. Let's see what these other cameras do. That is that's a cockpit camera. That is DH driver, I guess. We got a wing camera. Okay, that's all we got on there. There's the nose. There's the helmet. No, that's what you see exactly. Exactly what is what the driver sees. Well, it's a Cosworth engine, not a Cosworth car. So we're on board with Laszlo. He's still in his outlap, and you can see. I can't see the tower unless I look at. Okay, I can see what I can do here. If I put the tower on something, I can see the tower. We've got 29 drivers today, I think. Not quite sure how many active drivers are going to be. See, I'm showing as a driver there. I guess I forgot to leave. That's why, because I'm just spectating at the moment. It looks like Laszlo's going to go in the pits. Get on board with Brian. So TV here. Nice Coca-Cola livery. I'm not sure if that's a livery out of LMU or a livery that he built. Nice livery though. Again, everybody's driving the same car today. And drop this down just slightly and see if that's going to be any better. What else? The LMU looks like it's pretty good. Let's see what it sounds like when we're on the helmet cam. It's pretty loud in the helmet cam. I'm going to drop the LMU down a little bit here. So even with helmet cam, it's not going to override my voice. All right, so we've got a 20-minute lap qualifying. There's sector 1 for Brian Jones, but looks like Roger beat him already. There's I can see some stuff going on. Okay, let me see if I can find a good tower here. Where's my tower stuff? Whoa, a little spin. We're going to see a few more of those today, I think. I'm trying to find my control for the tower stuff, and I've lost it for some reason. Why is that? Where did that go? Tower's still going out there, isn't it? Oh. Strange. Where is my overlay settings? Lost it somehow. Just hang on here, what? Don't see it in the window. Oh, there it is. Found it again. We got the intervals. Gonna get rid of the. Oh, that's just okay. Still in the pits. Those are the guys who are out. Who is the leader here? No leader at this point. Okay, Brian is out of there. Let's see who's further along. We've got Peter Young. He's further along a bit. Let's get on the track side with him. He's got through sector 2 already. I guess. Oh, there we go. We got Young. He's just past the start-finish line. Okay, so he is not leading now because it's Peter Young is in second. Looks like Skinner just overtook Sutherland. Once these guys set their times, I'd like to be able to see what they are doing in terms of their sectors. I'll be able to see that. Well, wait a second. I think there's a graphic for this. Oh, and I just lost it again. Sorry about that. I don't have the driver's name up there. I'll find that in a second. There's driver quality info. There we go. That's what you want to see. You want to see if they're improving or not. I can see that, and it looks like Mr. Jarrett Skinner, is improving on his first sector. Look at that, 0.3. Nice. I like this control. You can see the current lap. How come we're not seeing him though? Where is it? Did I not get him on track? Where is he? Oh, I got the wrong track side. I put track side. Track side is it's called track side in the control system here, which is a fixed camera on the screen. So Jarrett is improving on his time. Nobody else is improving. They're all just, but he didn't improve on his second. So look at that, +4. So that's a bust. That is a bust. Let's see who else is out there looking good. Well, we've got Schreiber. There is Mr. Schreiber. He's got a good one though. Where is he? He's in 6th place with this time. He's up by, he's got the fastest second sector. Look at that, purple in the sector. He's up by 0.6. That's going to drop him up pretty good. He is only, this might give him pole. No, not quite. He'll give him 3rd place at least. Who else is up there? Jarrett is not improving too much. I'm going to leave it on Schreiber here. There he goes, coming along. Where's the start-finish line? There it is. And he is in 2nd place. Oh, just got dropped down to 3rd. Look at that. Who else is up here that we can look at? There's Brian Jones. Don't really like these TV cycles. Oh, I can move it to something else. There we go. TV1. Again, playing around with the cameras here. Looks like netcode on Brian a little bit here. He kind of zipping around a little bit on the screen. What has he got going? Jarrett has got a good track. Skinner again has got another good lap going. Look at that. He's 1/10 up. He's neck and neck with Jones. He's only 100 of a second ahead, but now he is got a great first sector. We are 12 minutes into 12 minutes left. 12 minutes left in qualifying. We've got only 13 people on track, it looks like. So I thought there was a lot more people. A lot of people signed up. 29 people signed up, but not a lot of people are racing tonight. I should have jumped in, I guess. But again, these cars are fun to drive. So he is up. Oh, he's up. He's up by quite a bit. Skinner is. How is Jones doing? Sutherland puts in a top time. Look at that, by 0.8. But I think Skinner should improve. He should take pole again. Here he comes. And there he goes. Skinner's on pole again. How is Jones doing? There's Mr. Jones. He is just hanging in there. He's not going to improve too much. Let's see who else is improving. Let's see here. Pablo Gianni. He's just starting his next lap. Oh, he killed that lap. Who else? Brad Mears. There's a guy I haven't seen in a while. He did not. He must have spun somewhere. How's Laszlo doing? Laszlo is just getting going, or he killed his lap because there's no time shown there. Peter Young. Where is he? Just starting his lap. There's Michael McLennan always around. There's a man who has also raced in real life. I interviewed him on my website. I'll have to show you guys that the CMS guys, a few guys that you know that I have interviewed for like a good hour, so we'll have to put that one up. Roger is in last place there. He's saying ahead of time he had not practiced too much. How are we doing? Eric Schreiber is up. Okay, I can see now the green is up. Ooh, Schreiber just spun. That's not going to help him too much. Sutherland's in the garage. Brian Jones is not improving too much. Justin Moffat, we have not seen him there. He is. He's improved by almost a tenth of a second. What is that going to get him? Not up on the standings too much, but improvements are always good. Always good. Laszlo just jumped up into 8th place. He's got 3/10 for almost 4/10. What is that going to get him? Did he just cross the finish line? No, he didn't. Laszlo, 4/10 is going to get him a couple of spots. We'll follow Laszlo across the finish line. He's in Sector 3 now. I do like this setup, and the other thing we're going to have fun with during the race, it records passes and it records incidents, so I can go back to a replay of those things. I'm not sure why this all right, who else is going on here? It's like McLennan, huge jump in the standings. Look at that, he's in 2nd place. Beautiful. He's in the garage now. Everybody's out. That's because there's still 9 minutes left to go. The only guy on track, he is improving slightly. No, he's not. Brad Mears is stopping. He's going to go to the garage shortly. Wonder why everybody's in the garage with 8 minutes to go. Pablo Gianni, he's in the garage. The only guy up there is Jarrett. Skinner, no, he's in the garage now too. So everybody is in the garage. I'm not sure why. Don't really want to go on the Discord because you'll all hear that. Yes, I'm using the controls. I'm going to see if I have a screen for you guys to see. Yes, I do. There you go. That is the screen that I am looking at when I'm controlling the camera. So if you see there's everybody in their boxes there. I touch the line and I get that camera switched over to them. This is a free software, by the way, called LMU Race Control. Broadcast Control. Sorry, there it is. That's another... this is going to be the screen I'm going to be able to see penalties, yellow flags, overtakes, etc. When I hit that, it's going to hit that line. It's going to go to that incident. So again, now we've got a couple of guys out on track. Mark Garrison is in his outlap. A bunch of guys in their outlaps. Oh, I know what's going on. We're doing two-stage qualification here. This is the bottom layer guys. So we're going to start seeing those guys all come out right here. There's my camera controls up along the top. This is how I control the tower over here. So anyway, I got to flip between all these screens, and of course I've got LMU, I've got OBS, my OBS up there. I've got making sure I'm still online. I've got a projector to see what you guys are seeing, all sorts of things on another screen. So I've got 2 screens going. All right, so we have got Mark Garrison there. He is I forget what we call our gold and anyway, we got 2 classes, 2 splits basically. And who's got the best split here? We've got, you guys are still looking at this. Hold on, get rid of this. There we are. That's what you're looking at. So the best split right now is, I believe, George Lowe. So there he is. Now you're seeing what he's seeing. He's got a green sector. They're going to have green sectors. But George has got the best. No, he's not. It is a fellow called Bob Lee. I don't know everybody. Sorry if I'm going to mispronounce your names, but I don't know everybody out here. Bob Lee had the best split at 32.115. So we'll follow him along. Oh, somebody else there. Mark Sunflap. Mark. He's got a 32.1. That's a nice lap. Or a nice sector. And the first guy up there is Mark Garrison. There he is. He's got the best sector right now, or best lap right now in this classification. And Mr. Lowe just beat him out. Now, we don't have these splits on I don't see these types of splits in my tower as you see there. That's one thing they do not have that other systems do. So I'm going to have a little bit of a hard time seeing who in the race, who's in which sector or which split is leading. Right now, Lee Ellis is in 15th place. I believe he is the leader. No, maybe not. Mr. Bates. Is he out there? Yes, he is. Bates has got the best time right now. There he is. I know everybody's got different liveries. I think they're all standard LMU liveries. I'm going to play with the cameras here. I keep hitting cameras. I'm going to go jump on board for a bit in the helmet cam. There he is. Everybody's going to have the same cockpits, of course. So we're on COTA, Circuit of the Americas, not everybody's favorite track. I did take a few laps on here. With this car, it's quite interesting. Braking, of course, on these Le Mans cars is very difficult. Everybody was talking about the braking styles ahead, and I do have something very interesting that I'll do right now. Where can I show that? I believe that's what I can show. Look at that. So I can show this. That's such a little bit of a braking that goes on for Mr. Who am I watching here? Bates. You can see his braking. I don't see his brakes going on in the... there it is. There it is. So I can show that with this system, which is kind of nice. All right, let's see who's leading. Let's get back to the action here. Bates is leading. Let's get on the TV. Lots of different cameras. This camera's going to cycle through what the system thinks is the right camera to watch. I'll leave it on that cycle. So Bates is 156.49, and the next guy I think is 157 flat, and that would be this fella right here, Mark Sunthrop. Gonna have trouble with that name. Next is Babu. The rest of you can see where they all fit, but Bates is in there with the big boys. All right, let's see who's improving. George Lowe's improving a little bit, 0.2. You can see what that's going to get him. It might get him up a spot if he can hang in there. He is not into the second sector. It looks like he's slowing down. Who else is improving? Travis Minky, 0.2. Where is he going to get him? That's going to get him up a spot if he can maintain this. Who else has got a good time going? Oh, Mac. Oh, I said Mark. Oh, Mac just spun out. That's not going to help him. Let me see if I can find that. Oh, he just went into the pits. I'm not going to try and find that. Anthony Bates is still up there, not having a great lap. He lost half a second in the second sector, although he had a great first sector. Let's see what he can do in the third sector, last sector. Looking at the screen, it looks like there's a bit of netcode going on. The car's kind of jumbling around a little bit. How much time have we got left? We got 1 minute, 20 seconds left in qualification here. And then we're going to get into some racing. I can guarantee you're going to have some incidents. Oh, see that? Look at that. Anthony Bates spun out. Let's see what Travis is doing. He is just completed his lap. Where did he end up? Travis Mink, and he was improving as I saw. Eric Jack, there's a name I recognize. He is up. There he goes. Did he improve on his tower? Didn't notice where he was, but he had green sectors all the way through there, so good for him. 43 seconds left. I can turn on a track map, I believe, which I like because we can see where everybody is. Where is the track map? No, I saw one there somewhere. see it anymore. Track map, there it is. There we go. That helps. I like seeing that. I like seeing where we are. I'm looking, they don't show the start-finish line on this one, but I believe, let's see, that's where it is right there. This is the last corner that we're with Jack, Eric, and that is not the start-finish line. That is the far end. This is the long straight at the back straight. Oh, there's the start-finish line where all those shadowy cars are. It's everybody that's sitting there waiting for the second split to finish their qualifications. So has anything changed? And who's got something going here? How about George Lowe? No, he's in the pits. Jack is the only guy left. He's just completing his lap. He's about a little bit behind his existing qualification. I believe he is the only guy left on the track right now. So we'll follow him along. This is trackside. See, this camera just stays the same. Let's go on board. Whoops, that's not on board. We got the mislabeling there. Oh, that's not what I want. TV cycle, that's what I want. There's camera 1, camera 2, camera 3 going over the finish line. All right, that is it for qualifications. There you are. You've got your leaderboard right there, folks. All right, so let me get rid of the qualifying info, and we're going to turn on interval. That's fine. Put driver info up. That's what we're going to see. Best lap 157 for Jack. So our tower is right there. Our timing tower shows everything. What are we going to do? We've got 2 minutes, a minute and a half before race time. That's not showing myself here. I'm going to put Jared up here. There's Jared. And he is leading. I guess the tower is showing right now, just cycling through who's put themselves on track. I believe if I hit Toth up here, that would show him on track. Yeah, we'll wait till Jared comes out of the pits. So this is, I'm learning here as we go. That's why I'm not racing today. And I am going to see what it looks like for a start. 30 seconds to go before we start, and Jarrett's still in the garage. So the tower hasn't quite. There's Schreiber. That's not a very good. Let's get on to the TV cycle. There we go. I don't like that too much. Number 32, that is Mr. Schreiber's. Jarrett still has not. There we go. There's Jarrett. There is your leaders. I don't see a very good.
Formation lap has started.
Looking for a helicopter camera. I don't see one here. That's unfortunate because I think helicopter views are quite nice. So we've got a little bit of a race start thing going. And somebody's flashing the pictures who's 223. That's Justin Moffat. For some reason he's flashing his lights. So we've got probably I can see who's got their limiters on. This is interesting that everybody's using limiters. We have about 25 people on track. That's going to make for an interesting start, I'm sure. Okay, I'm just going to try and capture that start. Coming around the corner, heading towards the start-finish line. That's where it's going to start. All right, let's see who leads going into the first corner. There we go. Green flag, green flag. There it is. Looks like Jarrett is hanging in there. Even though Sutherland's showing in first place for some reason. Here we go to the first corner. Are we going to have any action here? Jarrett goes a bit wide. There's a little bump there. It's going to go down the line here. See what's happening. Not too bad. Not too bad. Everybody's pretty good. All right, let's get back to the top. Skinner's leading already. Schreiber's right behind them. Let's get on board with Schreiber. See what he's looking at. That's what I know. What I want to see. I want to see the helmet cams. In third place is Michael McLennan with Pablo Gianni right behind him. Justin Moffat. Brad Mears. Let's do a trackside view. Watch everybody go by. That's not a good trackside view. Let's just do this. All right, up front. There's up front. The cameras just fly by. Oh, Jarrett Schreiber. Who is it? Spell out. I'm going to be able to see that if I go to... no, lots of overtakes. It does not show that spin. I'll just get back here. Who are we on board with? We are on board. There is Schreiber, followed by Skinner. Let's find some close battles here. All Moffat coming up next on Gianni. That's a battle. There we are. Let's get on board with him. Let's just follow this one for a little while. And then I will look for some incidents as we do. We got lots of overtakes. Well, maybe I'll show you how this works. There's an overtake right here. There we go. Oops, that's not what I wanted to see. There it is. There's the overtake right there. So that's going to go show up. I just hit a button there and saw the overtake. Looks like Travis overtook. Well, the camera kind of flies away for a second. He's way at the back here, but he overtook somebody. One who went into the pits, I believe, in that case. All right, go back to live action, and Schreiber is right behind. Pablo is really looking at Schreiber. Lots of good action, actually. The gaps are not very big up to now. There's Moffat. Get on board with Moffat. Looks like he's got some pace. He's trying to overtake Pablo. And he did onto this corner. No, is he going to make it stick? Oh, yes, he's coming. I think Pablo did overtake him. No, Moffat did not overtake him. Wow, great job, but he's still got pace. Side by side, what's going to happen into the corner? Not going to happen. Who is right behind Moffat? That's Brad Mears. We've got some great action here, boy, folks. That looks like Laszlo trying to overtake Brian Jones. Great action here at the top. Look at those cars in front, side by side, nose to tail. Brad's in the behind here. We'll just follow Brad on. There we go. Schreiber, Skinner, I should say, has got was there an overtake with Schreiber at some point? There was. Anyway, I didn't see that. Yellow flag for Michael McLennan. What happened to you, McLennan? This is it right here. McLennan spun out, and I think he goes to the pits after that. We've got a whole bunch of overtakes here. Brad Jones overtook Brad Mears. What happened? Where did this happen? Whoa, that looks like netcode. Yeah, he got a disconnect. Everybody's passing him now. I'm gonna go back to live action here. What have we got? Moffat. Let's go on with Moffat and Pablo Gianni. Ooh, that looks like a bust. And somebody just spun. Yellow flag for Laszlo. Where's Laszlo? I'm trying to find him. There is the Laszlo. I'm going to get rid of overtakes for now. That is loud. Did we see that? Let me see it again. Oh, it was a hit. That was a hit afterwards. Let me go watch that one again. There's Laszlo. He spun first. Comes back on. Oh, that looks like an unsafe return. Yeah, that was an unsafe rejoin, I think. So there's a whole bunch of people got caught up in that. Let's go back to live action at the front. Let's see here where I can find a good gap. Moffat now. Let's see Moffat. There's Moffat. Oh, why did I end up with a helicopter camera there? I can't jump on that one directly for a second there. There's Moffat. He is. Let's get on board. Let's see what he's looking at. He is looking at the back end of Pablo Gianni right now. Let's go down the board here. Let's find a good camera angle. And start down the board. There is Jared Skinner, our leader. He is up by 3 seconds on Eric Schreiber. There is Eric. That's a nice livery. I think that might be his own. Pablo Gianni is in third. Justin Moffat, a second back, is in fourth. We'll go down a few people here. Brian Jones, go on for everybody here. Brian Jones. Peter Young in the Dunkin' Donuts livery. Brad Mears, he's a big driver. He's not doing so well today. Bruce Hopkins, the number 60. Anthony Bates is next. Let's do a TV cycle here. That is Anthony Bates, number 9. Travis Minke in 10th place. There he is in the number 53. Mark Garrison in the number 84. Monster Drinks. Roger Dismukes. There's Roger. He's just trying to get an overtake. We'll get back to the racing action in a minute. Just going to give everybody some airtime. There is Eric Jack in 13th. Brian Banks, the familiar number 911, my fellow Edmontonian from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, in 14th place. Mark Sutherland, the boss man. There he is, right behind Brian. In the Revolut, he's passing Brian, or trying to anyway. Got off track. He is in 15th place. Mr. Nolan, Mr. Nolan, but it's Harrison Nolan. Laszlo Toth, who had some problems earlier. George Lowe there he is, number 99. Shows 99, but he's got 68 in the system. Mark's Sunthrone lap. Got a tough time with that one. That's a mouthful. Bobby Lee in 20th. Michael McLennan must have had some trouble because he was up there. He is now in 21st place. Sean Vinson. Lee Ellis, and I think that is it. Everybody else, you know what? Thomas Rainier showing up in 29th. He's in the pits right now, I think. 2 laps back. I don't know if he's on track yet. No, he's not. Okay, let's find a close gap here. Just looking for something. Oh, Mr. Bates looks like he's pretty close. There's a number of close guys there. He's got some action coming. There's Eric Jack, too, right behind. Let's get on board with some of these guys. And the helmet cam, there we are. We're on board with Eric right now. I'm hoping the sound is going to be good. I'll have to do a test. Let's watch the replay later on tonight to see how it sounds. And we're going to hopefully my microphone sounds beautiful in my ears, so it's got to be something to do with OBS. And I did have a good sound a while back, so I'm not sure what happened. Let's see, does this work? Yes, it does work. I got a previous and next button here. All right, yellow flags. Was there an overtake a while back? Let's just see this. There was an overtake between Brad Mears and Peter Young. This is what we're going to look at right now. There's a track TV cycle. That is Brad Mears overtaking Mr. Young. Look at that job. There's a nice overtake. Oh, it looks like we got another yellow flag. It looks like Roger had an issue. Roger. There's Roger. Ooh, it's in bad shape. Let's see what happened there. I'm going to watch that again. Go back to live. I'm going to go back to Roger's problem. Here we go. Let's see what it says. That's a yellow flag. I don't get to see when it happened. Just see the result of it. Okay, let's go back to live. He is Where is he now? Quite a ways down there. Where's Roger? There's Roger in 15th place. And who else is close? Jones right here. There's Jones. Let's get on board with him. And Jones is following Moffat's not that far up. Oh, that's somebody behind him. These are next. I've got next and previous, but I think that is in not in track. I don't know where that jumped to way down to Ellis. Okay, let's find another gap here. Moffat. There's Moffat. Trying to catch Pablo still. That's been a while coming. Jarrett Skinner is still leading. Not sure who that is behind. That's Brian Jones behind. Yeah, that's Brian Jones behind here. But Justin Moffat is really after. Oh, he almost lost it there. So that is going to have an effect on his gap. Eric Jack is quite close to Mr. Garrison. Oh, he just had a problem. Eric Jack, there his yellow flag. It's coming up. Let's see. Just a break. That's what happens when you hit the brakes a little too hard. You snap away. And there's Eric. There is Eric Jack back on track. Let's find another small gap. The Jones is still hanging in there with Moffat. Everything else is about a second behind everybody. Got an automatic camera cycling here, so we see different camera cycles. Let's take a quick recap here. Skinner's up by 4 seconds on Schreiber, who's up 3 seconds on Gianni. And now we're back into Moffat and Gianni. And Gianni is under pressure from Brian Jones. From Justin Moffat. That is the middle car. So these three guys are battling for a position. Let's see Jones and get on his camera, his helmet. And that is what they're looking at. Actually, Moffat is quite close to Gianni also. They can see Schreiber, but he's up there a bit. Anybody else coming close? Yes, Garrison. He's trying to get ahead of Bates. Mr. Bates, Tony Bates. Great sounding cars. They sound amazing in the cockpit, as you've heard. It looks like Mark has got some pace on him. A couple back here. That is Eric Jack still trying. He's trying to get by Banks, it looks like. And it looks like he might do it. Number 711. Get on board with him. He's trying to take down Mr. Banks. I'm definitely going to try the next track. I'm not sure what the next track is. Oh, baby, Brian went a little wide. I do like everything we've got. Okay, we have a one-on-one battle here going. Let's see what that looks like. That's 1 versus 1. Let's see who it shows. So there it is. Look at that. That's an interesting little graphic there, right there, isn't it? And then there's another graphic here called Battle. Let's see what that shows. Oh, it shows a little bit of a battle for 14th place. Now, I like this 1 versus 1 here. That's kind of neat. Last lap, best lap, and the current gap. Whoa! I don't know if that was a contact or not. Let's see. It didn't show a contact on the system. Not sure if contacts are showing up properly. Are they showing up properly? Not really. Lots of yellow flags. Those are the last things I see. Oh, let's see. There's overtakes. Laszlo overtaking Jarrett. Or Eric Jack. There is a... I hate the way this camera jumps there. But looks like Laszlo overtakes a bunch of people. It might have been that spin that we saw. And Roger. Oh, we've got a big overtake in P8. Sutherland. Nope, this is Jones and Moffat. Let's watch this one first. Goes in on the inside. But Mr. Sutherland got overtaken, it looks like. P8, that's a big one. I know, I see that. This is the one I'm looking for. Mr. Sutherland on Travis Milner. And it looks like Sutherland was the guy who took. Came back, so he must have thought he had a advantage there somewhere. So we are on board with Mark now. And he is behind Thomas Minky. And Sutherland's trying again. This time he makes it stick. As he got pace. What's his best lap? His last lap was 157. Travis was 158. So it looks like Sutherland's got a lot of pace on him. Anything else happening here that's close by? We've got, that's the one we're looking at, Minky. We've got these guys. Toth, Laszlo is trying to chase down Roger. Looks like he's gonna get him. Let's see what happens here. Says Roger, or Laszlo, I should say, trying to overtake Mr. Toth, and they're pretty even. I don't know what last lap for Roger was. It looks like he went off and didn't get a lap time there. The best laps are not good. Roger's 2 seconds slower on the best lap. So it looks like Laszlo will overtake Roger. Let's go. Looks like there's a bit of a battle going on here. This is number 13, I should say. Who are we watching here? We're still Bill Lee and not Roger. That's not who I want to watch. I want to watch Bill Lee. Bob Lee. And is Lee yellow? That's Roger up ahead of him. What other good gaps have we got here, folks? Skinner's just running away with this race. He's got a 6-second lead over Eric Schreiber there, so he's on his own. Ooh, looks like Lowe and Bill Lee are at it. Who's who here? Who's behind? Just want to see here who's behind. Oh, that's who's behind. So it's Lowe looking to overtake Bob Lee. Did he overtake him? No, not right. Looking at screens instead of the race. You see through the S's here. What kind of problem we have? This is going to go to. I'm going to get rid of this right now, and I'm going to show. If I can find it here. There, on board. There we go. I'm going to show what kind of inputs you have to have for this kind of car. I'm going to get a better view. So we are on board with Mr. Lowe. Oops, hit the wrong button again. There's the TV cycle. There we are. You can see, no, you can't see the, in the TV view, you cannot see the driver info, the inputs. I'll go back to one battle. So that's Lowe and Lee, and somebody else up ahead. Not sure who that is. On board with Mr. Lowe. And he is quite a bit back for. Let's see if we got a better. There's another good. Unfortunately, I don't have the intervals here on my screen, but I do on the tower. Where's that good interval? That is low. That's what we're watching. Banks has got something going here. He's right behind. He was right behind. Oh, we're getting into pit stops. There's Brian Banks into the pits. Into the pits. We've got 18 minutes left on I believe it's a 40-minute race. So Brian is in the pits. There's somebody else just going in. All right. Let's get on board with Schreiber. And let's get on board and watch his driver inputs for a whole lap. And I just lost the tower. There we go. Driver info. And I want to see on board. There we go. Let's watch his inputs for a whole lap here. We've got our leader here, Jared Skinner, and let's just see how he attacks this track. Look at that, feathering his brake around that corner on the throttle really hard right here. Then he's approaching the S's. Look at that, he just touches the brake a little bit, coasting through these S's. I think he's going to have to brake right here or lay off on the throttle. Look at that, coasting through that one. Then a little bit of a brake there, and then hammer the throttle right here, going down this little straight. A little bit of a kink right here, approaching a really tight left-hander. Hold on the brake, and this is how you have to feather your brake. Once you slow down, you have no more traction because your ground effects just disappear at low speed. 230 kilometers an hour. We're going to see how fast these cars go. 260, 270 is going to be hit, 275, almost 280 on this straight. And hammer the brake, but let it go a little bit as you get into the corner and get down to your speed. A little bit of a brake application here, I bet. Yes, he does. Coast in. Now you get a good throttle on here. Brake right here for a huge hairpin turn. Really down low to 90 kilometers an hour. And now full throttle through here. He's going to have to feather the throttle a little bit right here. Yes, he does. And then go around to here in the corner. And then a bit of a brake here for this last corner. It's off camber. I know that for a fact. I was telling the other people, I'll tell you in a minute, that last corner was for the F1 race. I was privileged to be at the first F1 race in COTA, at COTA. And that second last corner, every F1 driver who took that corner in their first practice spun off because it looked like it was going to be easier to, this is that hairpin at the top of the hill. Anyway, they all spun off at that corner because they thought they could go through it faster because it's got a little bit, it's at least flat, if not off camera. All right, what have we got here? Let's get back to the tower. Driver, I give it up on board. There's our tower. Who is close? Now, we've got a number of people who have pitted. Let me see if I can show you the stops. Believe I can. There it is. That is the number of stops. Not everybody has stopped yet. I can't leave that up there, unfortunately. I can only show one thing at a time. I think. Let's see if I can show two things. No, I cannot. That's too bad. They don't let you do more than one thing at a time. We'll go back to that every once in a while. Not everybody is pitted, and we know in this race it is 2 times fuel. I'm going to show you the energy, the fuel that people have left. Oh no, that's energy. Look at that. It's not showing it as energy. I can't see what everybody's got. It's supposed to show energy, but not showing that right now. So yeah, I'm not sure who has stopped again. Let's take a quick peek. The leaders, nobody up to the top 10 has stopped yet, so that's all valid. So Jones, Mr. Brian Jones has caught up to 3rd place there somewhere. Schreiber is in 2nd place. Let's go to a TV cycle for a second. In my ear, it's just loud. Number 1, how did Mr. Jones get number 1? So these guys could be lapping. He could be lapping some of these cars. is he's after Schreiber. He is only 2/10 behind Schreiber now. Wow, that's a big, there we go. That is this is for second place. Jones is going to go down the straight. What's he going to do for the first corner? Looking on the inside. Is he going to outbreak him? I think he does. Look at that. He's going to take over second place. We found that. We caught that pass. I love it. Love it. And actually, he's in first place right now because Schreiber went into the pits, I think. Yes, he did. Oh, look at that. Top 4 guys are into the pits. See where these guys are going to end up after. Let's see what kind of stops. Who's got the right stops? Jones and Minke have not stopped yet. All right, so we have got 13 minutes left in the race. So we're going to get some good action there. Let's do a one-on-one battle here. This is Jones and Minke. So these two guys have not pitted. Let's see where Skinner came out. He is out now, and I believe Schreiber was behind him. There is Schreiber, and they got a couple of guys that haven't taken stops between them. Laszlo is between them. Yeah, those 4 guys ahead of him have not pitted, but. So Skinner is in the lead there. He is right here. Take a good look at his livery. I think that must be a custom livery. It's an octopus. All right. So the gaps are a little irrelevant right now, or the intervals, I should say, because not everybody has taken pit stops. There's a few more guys in the pits right now. McLennan. Low. We'll just follow. Who will we follow? Who have we not followed? I don't think we followed Travis too much. No, he has not taken a pit. That is might be a custom livery because it looks pretty dark. It maybe not finished it yet. You can barely see his green color there. Nice looking up close, I bet, but on the track it's not very visible. Looks like he's going into the pits. Now Jones is in the pits now. So there we go. Skinner is our leader again. And I believe that Garrison, he has not pitted. Looks like he's pitted there now. No, he's not. Is that Garrison who we're watching? Has he pitted? Where is Garrison? He has not pitted yet. There he goes. He's in the pits there, going in the pits there now. All right, so Jones has pitted. He is in second place right now. He is, let's get the interval going. He is 15 seconds back from Skinner. Now, I thought Schreiber was in second place there, so looks like he lost some time on the pit stop. All right, who are we? Can we see here with a close gap? Just waiting for some of these things to settle down. Mr. Lee and Mr. Bates. Gonna find him in the tower here. Mr. Lee and Mr. Bates are on the same strategy. Yes, they are. So let's watch this. I'll get on board with Mr. Lee. And on this battle, who's got the upper hand in terms of the last lap? Oh, Lee has got a half a second on that last lap. I love this graphic. And so he should catch up to Bates, unless that was an outlap. Looks like that was an outlap. Bates' last lap was 3 minutes. And so the other thing about these LMP2 cars, you have to be very, very careful when you have cold tires. So if Bates is still on his outlap, that is something that Lee should take advantage of. Can't pass him on the S's here. There he goes. Come on, Bobby. Bobby. Here he comes on the inside. Oh, outbroke. Oh, he just went wide. He outbroke himself there. And he's going to try again, I'm sure. This is a great battle, actually. One of the only battles on the track for position right now. It's on board with him. He's going to try again, I'm sure, at these next couple of corners where there's big breaking points. Oh, it looks like Anthony went a little wide there. He's feeling the pressure. Do I have a rear view camera? Is this actually going to be a rear view? Yes, it is. Let's watch Bates. I love these views sometimes. Just listen to these LMP2 cars where you can see her. You can hear the tires complaining. Here we go through the second last corner. Lee catches up. Oh! Bates spun out. Wow. Did he get a yellow flag for that? Let's see if he got a yellow flag. That is Mr. Bates, and we'll see if I can do a replay of that. If I can find that screen. And Bates, yes. Where is Bates? I don't see the yellow flag, but I do see when he went past. Right here. That's not going to show it. Contacts, penalties, flags, yellow flag. Didn't get a yellow flag for that, so I can't show that replay. All right, so who have we got now? Chasing. We are on board with Bates. Oh, Bates goes away again. Again, he goes off. Wow, he's getting passed by everybody. Whew. He's having a little tough time now. So we showed you all that, and we showed all that, Anthony. All right, see if we can find some close gaps here. Everybody's spread out quite a bit. Let's take a quick peek at who hasn't stopped. Oh, I lost my screen again. Everybody stopped? Everybody stopped. So you're looking at what is the race order. That's what I'm thinking of. That's the word I'm looking for. Race order. We have 7 minutes left. Everybody's pretty close. But as you saw with Bates, we will watch him now. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Let's go down the board here and watch. See everybody. We can't get out too many gaps, so let's just sit. Let's find a good camera angle. That is our leader, Mr. Jared Skinner. And I am going to get rid of that. And I lost it again. Keep losing my screen here. I'm going to give you just driver info right there for the last laps. He's trying to lap somebody there. Not sure who that is. So that is our leader, Jared Skinner. I was going to say in this car, but everybody's got the same car. In the Coca-Cola MasterCard livery, Brian Jones in second place. In third place, Mr. Eric Schreiber. In fourth place, Justin Moffat in the Crazy Rabbits livery. Peter Young, I think I'm saying that right. It could be John, he's an American, I think. And Young would be some Swedish name, I suppose. Anyway, we'll say Peter John is in fifth. Bruce Hopkins. Drop me a note in Discord, by the way, Mr. Mike Molesky. That looks like his own livery. Looks like flowers there or something. It looks like a little green man on the side. Drop me a note if I'm pronouncing your names wrong. This is going to happen all year otherwise. Mr. Mark Sutherland is in seventh place. Looks like something happened there down here. Between Ellis. Let me see if I can find that incident. Where am I here? Looking for an incident. Yellow flag on Mark. Let's just see this right here. This was a yellow flag on Mark Suntrop. Oh, it doesn't show it. He must have just had a problem. We also had an overtake for position. Brian Jones and Schreiber. Here it is. coming up. Oh, looks like Jones went wide, or Schreiber went wide. There we go. And there's another pass right behind him. Ooh, people are disappearing and appearing in here. It's not good. Right, let's get back to where we were. We were at Mark Sutherland, I believe. Laszlo's Toff, there he is, in number 31 in 8th place. Oh, that's Laszlo. Travis Minke in 9th place. I think he just went off track. I saw it flash for a second. Mark Garrison is in 10th. Bob Lee, very close. That's a pretty close race here. Bob's only half a second behind. Let's just stay on board with this. McLennan's not far behind either. Number 18, Bobby. It's not Bobby Lee. It shouldn't show 18 here. Did he just pass? Yes, he did. He just passed Garrison, I think it was. Yes, it was. And Michael McLennan is not far back, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's 6 points. So Garrison is being left in the dust by Mr. Lee. Where was I in terms of people here? Garrison, I believe. There's Michael McLennan in 12th place, followed by George Lowe. The Goodyear livery, Mr. Number. See, I'm showing number 68 for him, and on his car it shows 99. Sure what that's all about. And again, 911 on our list, but it doesn't show on his livery. He shows 83 there. It's Brian Banks. Mark something up in 15th. Roger Dismukes, who's had his issues today. He is showing the right number on his car. See, he's a 420 on the board, and he's 420 in the game also. Let me take a quick peek. Yeah, he's got it on his hood. Anthony Bates in 17th. In 18th, Harrison Nolan in the Gulf livery. Lee Ellis in 19th. Sean Linson in 20th. Eric Jack is in the pits. That's it for everybody. Eric has retired. Anybody close to each other here? Yes, McLennan. McLennan just passed Garrison. Let's see if I can get a replay on that. I'm sure I can, if I can find the right screen. This is the screen I want. There it is. Here comes the overtake. There is McLennan in behind. How does he make it done? Oh, he went wide. He went wide, Garrison did. And McLennan just zipped inside. He had lots of grip. Lots of grip. We're back to live action now. That's an interesting shot. I like that shot. We're on TV too. I'll have to remember that. That's a nice shot. I love this. Anthony Bates just went off. Let's see what happened there. There's a yellow flag for something. Oh, just a little spin. Not too much damage. He may have damaged himself going over that sausage, Joe. Like there's somebody coming up behind him. I'm not going to pass him. Oh, we're back to live action now. With Mr. Garrison. Anybody close? Oh, looks like Mr. Lee went off now. That is a yellow flag for Lee. Where's Lee? He's back on board now. Did he get a yellow flag for that? Let's see what the game says. Nope. Might have been Bates. No, we saw that one. Okay, where are we? Where are we in terms of close racing? Let's see too many. Oh, Jones on for second place. It's not out of the water here yet with Schreiber. Ooh, we're going to have to watch this. Let's get on board with Jones. We have got only... Oh, this is last lap, folks. Last lap, I believe. There's no time left in the race. So let's get on board with Jarrett, and we'll get the TV. So this is our leader by a whole 28 seconds. Great job, Mr. Jarrett Skinner. 25 seconds up on everyone else. How we doing? Got a long way to go yet before we get the checkered flag. Anybody close on the last lap? Closest battle is Young. What happened to Jones? He was pretty close too. Well, Jones is pretty close for second. I'm going to follow this one through. Try to get Jared in the checkered flag. There's Jared coming around the few corners. There's not too many corners left. We just stick with him. And I might try and do trackside. See if you do that. That's trackside. It stays right where you want it to. So when he goes by, I'm going to actually hit trackside. See if we can get a finish line view coming around this penultimate corner here. This is the one I was telling you everybody spun out on as an F1 car. This is the last corner. Here he comes for the checkered flag in the inaugural LMP2 race. There he is. And he disappeared. Oh, that's not the right way. That's the checkered flag right there, I believe. And next is Schreiber. He's coming around here now. That's going to find a good camera angle. That's not a good one. TV2. There he goes over the start-finish line. Not a very good view of the checkered flag. There he is. Brian Jones next. He's already done. Moffitt is still racing. Anyway, I'm not going to go through the whole crowd here. Anyway, that was the inaugural practice race broadcast that I did of CMS Thursday night 50 plus guys, the LMU. Let me get rid of the sound of the game here on the stream, and I'm going to get back to the introduction, which is there. So that is it. My name is Mike Molesky. I'll be racing with you guys at some point, but I'm going to try and do the actual races for you with this software. And I don't think I'm actually getting rid of the sound for the audio. Anyway. Yeah, I think you're still hearing racing in the background, but hey, that's it. I'm hoping if I've got distorted voice, I hope to have that settled by next week when we have the real race. Anyway, see you for now. My name is Mike Molesky. We'll see you again on track. We'll see you again on stream.